this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Chronic migraine is 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more.
Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not for adults with migraine with 14 or fewer headache days a month. It prevents, on average, 8 to 9 headache days a month versus 6 to 7 for placebo.
Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Ask your doctor and visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Indeed Sponsored Jobs gets you quality candidates when you need them most. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Less stress, less time, more results. When you need the right person to cut through the chaos, this is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
This is Sarah Spain from Good Game with Sarah Spain, brought to you in part by Vital Farms. Let me tell you why Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs are the only eggs I have in my fridge. The hens. They're living the good life. Fresh air, sunshine, and wide open pastures. I use my Vital Farms for my famous frittatas. And you could trace your eggs back to the farm they came from. Check the carton for the farm name, pop it into vitalfarms.com/farm, and boom, you're looking at the pasture. So next time you're in the store, look for the black carton in the egg aisle and visit vitalfarms.com to learn more. Vital Farms, good eggs, no shortcuts.
Having uncontrolled eosinophilic esophagitis, or EOE, can mean you're stuck in many ways, like cutting your food into tiny pieces. Or stuck chewing food for a long time. Dupixent dupilumab, a prescription medicine for patients 1 year and older weighing at least 33 pounds, can help with that. It's a breakthrough treatment that can reduce inflammation in the esophagus and improve swallowing. You can get with this, or you can get with that. How about this? Dupixent is not a steroid. It proactively treats EOE so you can get ahead of it.
Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away if you have trouble breathing or wheezing, or swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, or throat. Tell your doctor of new or worsening joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection or asthma. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor.
Feeling stuck with EOE? Start treating with Dupixent. Talk to your gastroenterologist or allergist today about Dupixent. Learn more at Dupixent.com or call 1-844-DUPIXENT.
Today's episode of Laugh With Me is brought to you by Earwax. Yeah, you heard that right. Not car wax. Earwax. Tired of those synthetic chemicals? Want something all natural, organic, and slightly concerning? Well, now you can shine your ride using 100% real human-sourced earwax. That's right. Every jar is ethically harvested from people who probably listen to this podcast, so you know it's premium. Just rub it on your hood, buff it out, and enjoy that deep, glossy finish and the overwhelming urge to wash your hands immediately after. Folks, this is for your car. Earwax, because nothing says clean car like something that definitely isn't. Use promo code, what did I just buy? For 10% off your first jar. Maybe a free Q-tip. Earwax. Shine your car. Question your life. Welcome back. It's a brand new episode. This is Laugh With Me, a podcast with Jeremy Odem. I'm your host. Hey, it's J.O., and we back, baby. We are back, and I'll tell you what, if you are a fan of the Nebraska Cornhuskers, you're not just back. Boy, you are living a life you never knew existed. The Cornhuskers are in the Sweet 16. And for you non-sports fans, that means in the NCAA men's basketball tournament, They are in the final 16 teams left participating for the national championship. It's a big deal because they went into the tournament, which is a field of 68 teams, having never won a game in the tournament ever. And now here they are with a couple of wins, a Sweet 16 spot. You know what? Good for the Big Red. Good for the Big Red. So we've got a monster basketball game in the Sweet 16 with the Huskers facing the Iowa Hawkeyes, the rivals. So should be a heck of a lot of fun coming up this weekend in that world. In another world, I mean, the last episode, we gave you the Laugh With Me reports, the Afroman Trial. Immediately as the episode was published, Afroman won his case. So, John, we need some applause there. Afroman winning one for America. It was a big win for freedom of speech, this one. To be able to use this event that happened to him and create art with it, and then to win the case against it was big. And honestly, one of the bigger cases we've seen in free speech in quite a while, and it was a victory. That's a big deal here for all of us that like to just talk and create. So thank you, Afroman. And who would have thought 20 plus years ago the guy was doing things just because he got high, and now here he is protecting America's First Amendment. So what a beautiful deal. And if you haven't listened to the last episode, you hear all about the trial with Afroman against the police department within his own town. So, and it was a huge win. And then post-victory, it's interesting because now the police, their side is saying, okay, Afroman, tell us your offer. What's your offer, for settlement? And he's like, no. He's like, no, you guys screwed up. You give me an offer. I'm the victor here. And I get it. Like, that's the deal. They're the ones that should be coming out with the initial offer. What do you mean, what's my offer? You don't want to get lowballed in this situation. You know Afroman's going to come out way ahead. I mean, they stole $400 from him. $400 cash. I don't even remember if I brought that up in the initial Laugh With Me reports. But they stole $400 cash from him right out of his home. And they didn't even have a right to be in his home. So there was a lot to unwrap there. Great episode, great story, great trial, great victory. Great job, Afroman. So we had to make sure that we wrap that up. We kind of put a bow on that one. And I look forward to doing more Laugh With Me reports. That was a lot of fun, to be honest with you. This episode of Laugh With Me is brought to you by Earwax, the only car wax harvested straight from real human ears. Yeah, while other brands use chemicals, Earwax uses, people. Every jar is hand-collected, body-warm, and disturbingly authentic. You're not just waxing your car. You are participating in something that probably shouldn't exist. That deep shine, that's not synthetic. That's somebody's Tuesday afternoon. Just spread it across your hood, buff it in, and try not to think about where it's been or who it came from or why there's different textures in every jar. Earwax, it's natural, it's real, it's legally... It's still under review. Use promo code Do Not Google This for 10% off your first container. Earwax. Your car will look incredible. You won't feel the same. I've been kind of caught up in a whirlwind here, and I've been debating. I've been debating within my own brain, which is scary. It's one thing to debate with somebody else, and you have other opinions coming your way, and then it makes you think, and there's some critical thinking, and then you come back with something. That's one thing. And that's the kind of debate I really enjoy. When it's a debate amongst yourself within your own brain, you know where you want to go. So there's not really too much back and forth. You know where you want to go. You know how you feel. It's that inside dialogue of, do you do it? Do you want to do it? Is it worth doing? And I am at that point with my day job, frankly, that this internal battle is coming to a head. And I just don't know how much longer I can just say, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. How much longer I can hear the alarm, wake up, and go. And it's not because I'm late. It's not a matter of lazy and I don't want to get up and go to work. I love going to work. I love creating. I just love having a purpose.
Can Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, help if I have chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more?
Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not approved for adults with migraine who have 14 or fewer headache days a month. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment.
Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Ask your doctor and visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
There's no championship league for small business owners, but if there was, you'd be at the top of the standings. Because going pro with Lenovo Pro means you've got the winning formation, one-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors help you stay ahead of the competition. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo. Shake it up with Vital Protein's Collagen and Protein Shake. It's a high-quality, ready-to-drink shake with 30 grams of protein and 10 grams of collagen to support healthy hair, skin, nails, bones, and joints. With 0 grams of added sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and absolutely no carrageenan, it's a clean, delicious way to fuel your day. So you don't just age gracefully, you age powerfully. Vital Proteins. Stay vital. Learn more at vitalproteins.com.
And I'm good at this. I'm really good at what I do. 20 plus years in the business. I'm really good at what I do, and the results speak for themselves. What I'm struggling with is one of those deals, where studies always say people don't quit jobs, they quit managers, they quit bosses, they quit supervisors. It's the people that they report to that they quit on. And that's where I'm at. I'm at the point where I don't know how many more times I can get up in the morning and go and just go for these people. And it's been one of those things that's been coming at me for a while now. 6 months plus probably, where I'm just like, dude, really? But the last few weeks have been hitting like a hammer to the back of the head. It's going to give me another concussion. I'd say that right now. That's another story for another day. When you do all the steps, okay, if you You need time off for whatever reason. You need to take the paid time off. You schedule it 2 weeks out like you're supposed to. You take the time. And the reason for taking your paid time off is because you're getting blood transfusion. I mean, you need freaking blood to keep going. And when you do get the said blood transfusion, and this is why you take the day off, is because your body needs time to absorb and heal and rest. And when everybody involved knows what the deal is and you've set up the store to be just fine, and it was, but corporate's in town, so there's going to be a walk, and they're going to be coming through, and we just want to make sure, and I would just feel more comfortable if after you got your blood transfusion, you went back to work. Thank you, Johnny. I wish it was a joke. It wasn't. Ridiculous. There's no human element anymore. It's just, here's the marching orders. And I know the generations 10 years ago they said the same thing, and 10 years before that they said the same thing. And 10 years, I'm not dumb to it. And I'm sure at some point in my life I've been the boss that has said something that somebody was like, you don't even see me as a person. And I know. I have probably said that. I know I've never once asked somebody on their time off to go to work. I can promise you that, because I feel like you should have your time off. And I know for a fact when you've had a medical issue, I've never asked you to suck it up and go to work. I know for a fact I've never done that. So then when it happened to me, I'm like, well, that can't be real. Like, you always hear the horror stories of bosses like that. That can't be real. That one really struck me. That one really got to me. I'm like, that can't be right. That just can't be right. And now we got it's coming around here this week with more stuff very similar, just like that. And I won't get into the details yet because we're fluid right now, baby. We are fluid. But the way this thing's going, holy cow. That's the debate in my head. I'm the Clash right now. Should I stay or should I go? I am certainly the Clash. I wish I had a hit song, that I would come out of this. I don't. Best I can do is my diss tracks on, Mr. Joy on Purpose, which I don't even want to say that name much anymore because he's going to rear his big head around here. Then he's going to start talking shit again. And I've already won that battle,
Oh, hey. Did somebody say Mr. Joy on purpose?
See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about, Joy. I wasn't like summoning you by any means. I was just saying I've dealt with you. I'm not going to come up with some hit song. I'm just going to end up with another diss track about you is all I'm saying. Like I don't want anything to do, nothing to do with you. Aren't you supposed to be busy, like being in some F-rate play or something? Like what are you doing here, dude?
Oh, have a laugh with me. And now that I'm here, sir, Mr. Comedian, I would like to address this situation that you've been talking about with the diss tracks.
Okay. You want to answer back to my diss tracks and you want to do it on my pod? That's what we're doing here.
All right. Let's address the situation now. Cry with me, laugh.
It's not even, it's laugh with me. Laugh with me. You should try making some folks laugh with you, brother. But I'll give you the floor.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to be called Mr. Joy on Purpose anymore. Which is interesting. Because the last time I checked, joy isn't something you can trademark. It's something you either have, or you host a podcast trying to convince people you do. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm talking about you. Laugh with me. That's the name, right? Not to laugh at me, which is what it accidentally turns into every time you explain a take with that much confidence and that little evidence. I listened to an episode the other day. Big mistake. I thought it was comedy. Turns out I was just a man negotiating with his own bad decisions in real time. And don't get me wrong, I respect it. Not everyone can turn I had a thought into 45 minutes of content. That's a skill. Not a good one, but a skill. You ever notice how Jeremy starts every take like he's about to reveal something groundbreaking? Here's the thing. No, here's your thing. You're about to say something that sounded better in your head, and now we all have to sit through it like it's a TED Talk, sponsored by Poor Judgment. And this whole Mr. Joy on Purpose drama. Let's be honest. The only thing on purpose around here is how often Jeremy ignores good ideas. I bring energy. I bring positivity. I bring actual joy. Jeremy brings a microphone, a hoodie, and the confidence of a man who's never been fact-checked mid-sentence. And now I'm banned from the pod? Oh no. What am I gonna miss? Another segment where you say that might be crazy, and then prove it immediately? Listen, Jeremy, you can keep the title. You can keep the podcast. You can even keep telling people you're the face of joy. But deep down, we all know the truth. You didn't ban me because I took the name. You banned me because I made it believable. I am Mr. Joy on Purpose. You're just Joy. Pending approval.
Johnny, what the fuck? Absolutely not. We should be applauding this buffoon, Mr. Joy on Purpose. No, absolutely not. In fact, I do, you brought it up. I do remember distinctly banning you from this podcast, and I will have to check the door next time and make sure it's locked. That's, Johnny, we have to get security. That cannot happen. Holy cow. Holy cow. So you may have heard this week's episode of Laugh With Me is brought to you by Earwax. Guys, this thing is perfect for your car. It's all natural. It's organic. It's straight from the dome. And here's the thing. Customers are loving it. Here's what Dave recently alone said. I used to use regular wax. Then I switched to Earwax. My cars never looked better. My wife won't ride in it anymore, but honestly, more legroom for me. See this? That's a plus. That's a plus, especially for those folks who just like riding alone. This is what Kyle had to say. There's just something about knowing it came from a real person. You can feel it. You can smell it. Anyway, 5 stars. I mean, if that's not a glowing review, I don't know what to tell you. Here's Lauren asking all the wrong questions. At first, I was skeptical. Then I opened the jar and realized this is way too much earwax for one person. So now I'm curious and committed. See, these people, they're glowing. They are glowing over earwax. Here's Mike, who's legally advised not to elaborate. The shine is incredible. The police report's pending, but the shine? Yeah, it's unreal. The visibly shaken Chad had this to say. I thought that different colors meant different finishes. It turns out, yeah, I don't think that's what that means. I mean, Chad, don't read into the details too much here, buddy. Okay? Make your car look good. And here's Brian. Customer service told me it was farm to hood. I didn't ask what farm, and I don't want to know. That's probably the way to be, man. Here's Stephanie. I dropped the jar in my garage and my dog won't go in there anymore. That's how you know it's premium. And honestly, that's probably a good thing. That's probably very helpful for those of you that have animals that just kind of like go when a door opens. This might be the kind of product that has multi-purposes. You know, it helps wax the car. It helps avoid areas of the home, you know, from your pets going to it. I love it. I love it. Earwax, proud sponsor of Laugh With.
What is chronic migraine?
It's 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more. Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not approved for adults with migraine who have 14 or fewer headache days a month. Ask your doctor about Botox.
Botox is a prescription medicine injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Talk to your doctor and visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like ETFs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing Inc. Member FINRA and SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC, SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not an investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
Pro drivers live for race day, but for small business owners, every day is race day. That's why going pro with Lenovo Pro matters. One-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors keep your business on the right track. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo. Shake it up with Vital Protein's Collagen and Protein Shake. It's a high-quality, ready-to-drink shake with 30 grams of protein and 10 grams of collagen to support healthy hair, skin, nails, bones, and joints. With 0 grams of added sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and absolutely no carrageenan, it's a clean, delicious way to fuel your day. So you don't just age gracefully, you age powerfully. Vital Proteins. Stay vital. Learn more at vitalproteins.com.
But I will say, first of all, the audacity of a man who names himself Mr. Joy on purpose, like joy is something you scheduled on Google Calendar. Come on, man. Hey, guys, it's 3 p.m. I'm going to be joyful. No, you're not. You're going to be weird and loud in a different tone. It's essentially it. Let's get something straight. Laugh With Me isn't trying to convince people I have joy, okay? Not by any means. It's giving me people... It's me giving people a place to laugh at the fact that none of us really do. And somehow we keep going anyway. That's the brand. Love it or leave it. That's my brand. You're like if a motivational poster came to life and immediately got banned from a group chat. And I know for a fact you've been banned from some group chats. I listened to your little speech, sir. Yes, I did. I took 12 minutes to say absolutely nothing. You talk like you're building to something, and then you just land the plane in a cornfield. I wish it would have crashed. I bring energy, and I bring positivity. No, you do not, sir. You bring the kind of energy where people check the exits. And this whole you banned me because I made it believable. No, I banned because you started believing it. There's a difference. You don't call yourself Mr. Joy on purpose and suddenly become it. That's like me calling myself financially responsible, but the numbers, they dispute it immediately. Let's talk about banned from the pod for a second, okay? You're going to act like it's some tragic loss, like you're outside the studio in the rain. You're not. Buddy, you were inside for 5 minutes and somehow made me want to leave. I mean, that's facts. You say I turned bad decisions into content? Yeah, that's the show. Literally the whole podcast. People listen because they see some themselves in it. It's real. They feel it. Try being authentic. Nobody sees themselves in you. They see a warning. So here's where we're at. Mr. Joy, keep the speeches. Keep the fake positivity. You can even keep calling yourself Mr. Joy on purpose if you'd like. But just understand this. If you have to say it out loud every 5 minutes, it's probably not real. And if you ever do come back on the pod, it won't be as Mr. Joy. It'll be as what you actually are, sir. Content. That's the end of the show this week. Holy cow. Thank you to our sponsors, Earwax. Oh my, I can't wait to use that on the old Mazda. Oh, Johnny, I'm going to get you a free jar, buddy. Yeah, I can smell it from here. Thanks for listening.
At CVS, it matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it. It matters that we're here for you when you need us, day or night. And we want everyone to feel welcomed and rewarded. It matters that CVS is here to fill your prescriptions and here to fill your craving for a tasty and, healthy snack. At CVS, we're proud to serve your community because we believe where you get your medicine matters. So visit us at cvs.com or just come by our store. We can't wait to meet you. Store hours vary by location.
Pro drivers live for race day, but for small business owners, every day is race day. That's why going pro with Lenovo Pro matters. One-on-one advice, IT solutions, and customized hardware powered by Intel Core Ultra processors keep your business on the right track. Business goes pro with Lenovo Pro. Sign up for free at lenovo.com/pro.
Lenovo. Struggling to see up close? Make it visible with Viz. Viz is a once-daily prescription eye drop to treat blurry near vision for up to 10 hours. The most common side effects that may be experienced while using Viz include eye irritation, temporary dim or dark vision, headaches, and eye redness. Talk to an eye doctor to learn if Viz is right for you. Learn more at Viz.com.
If you want something done right, you do it yourself. That's why you change your own oil. You wouldn't trust your engine to just anybody. So go with the full synthetic motor oil you can trust. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum offers engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. So do it right with Pennzoil Ultra Platinum. Stock up now at Walmart. Pennzoil. Long may we drive. Limited lubrication warranty for lifetime engine protection. Other conditions apply, including enrollment and receipt requirements. See pennzoil.com/warranty for full details and terms.